ever been to Paris here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody else has been to Paris? Cool. Okay, so
Stay in the line.
oh, stay in the line. Yeah. Sorry for that. I'm gonna talk about a little bit about logistics. We'll put it later in the WhatsApp group, so everybody has it in front of him or her. The key thing is get your flight sorted, be on time. So some of us will be flying next week on the 2nd of August, on Thursday at 9:15. These people need to be around 7 o'clock in the morning at the airport because we need to organize some logistics around that. Be on time, and before you leave home, print out your registration for the gay games. So you have received probably several emails with barcodes. Please print them out or put them on your iPhone so you can show them. Also make a copy of your passport, because it's always good to have this with you anyway.
I think for the barcode stuff, you have to print it out, because from what I saw from their note, they may not be as advanced as reading from your phone. So better to have a hard copy with you. Right?
Just in case, yes. And then when you arrive in Paris, then you can go to your accommodation. So most of you will be staying at the university area, so you can go in a group together there. And some of you will be staying at the Novotel. Then the first thing you have to do when you have arrived in Paris and you've checked into your hotel is to go to the accreditation station. So the accreditation station is where you go, you show your registration, and then you can get your pass, you get a Gay Games bag, and you get glasses and a map, and also important, you get a travel card to travel around, I think it's nearly for free in Paris. So between 12 and 8 p.m. you can go to the accreditation station, which is in Cité de la Mode et du Design. Anyway, Kei de Austerlitz. Yeah? Kei de Austerlitz, that's where you need to go. The first event what's going to happen is on the Saturday, that's next week, of the 4th of August, will be the opening ceremony. The opening ceremony, the meeting point is at 4 p.m. I also know that some people have been invited from other events before that. So if you got invited for that, print that invite as well and go there. Because there's a scholarship event. And for example, Solomon also got an invite and other people also saying yes. So if you have that, print it off and go there. And then at 4 p.m. we need to meet at the Jean Bouillet Stadium. And the dress code is your Hong Kong uniform, which you are wearing. And a big applause for Yannick for getting this all together. Woo! So, going to the opening ceremony, you're not allowed to bring in poles, not allowed to bring in selfie sticks, and you're not allowed to bring in your own bag. Only the Gay Games bag, which you get at the accreditation station, you can get with you.
What's the first thing again?
Sorry?
No poles.
No poles.
Yeah, no sticks.
No sticks.
long
No
sticks,
long
no
Zoom
selfie
lens.
sticks.
Exactly.
No long Zoom lines.
Exactly. So make sure that you don't have, for the photographer, your
Yeah, no telephoto zoom lenses.
yeah. Security is very high there, so make sure that you have your passport, etc. with you, and all your other documents. Then after the closing ceremony, there's a closing party. That's an optional thing. You need to buy tickets for that online. You can go there. Then the next event, what we all going to participate, is the closing ceremony, which is the Saturday after, which is the 11th of August. At the village, which is Hotel de Ville, we need to meet around 6:30. The dress code will be Gay Games Hong Kong t-shirts, which will be provided at the booth or at that evening. Yeah, so during the Gay Games in Paris, the focus will be on Gay Games Paris. At the closing ceremony, there will be an official moment of a flag handover from Paris to Hong Kong. There we also have some lion dances and other events happening, and there will be then the focus will move to Hong Kong. A big thank you to Chris from Jack Morton, who has been helping us with designing of the amazing Gay Games Hong Kong's t-shirts. Between the opening and the closing ceremony, there are lots and lots of events happening. Yeah, the sports events, but also several parties in the evening. and there's also the village. The village is next to Hotel de View, which is not a hotel, but that's the city hall. Yeah, very nice old building, and there's a very nice big area with a stage and also several booths. Gay Games Hong Kong is sharing a booth together with the Federation of Gay Games, and we will need representatives each day to talk about Hong Kong to all participants and people who are interested. So David, thank you. David has done an amazing job from a logistic point of view to bring everything together. Yes. Flights, hotels, visas, and I think he's starting a travel agency after Paris. David Hong Travel Agency Company. So if you have any questions about travel, but also regarding the logistics for the booth, David will be responsible and managing the booth. At the booth also will always be a member of the management team. And the booth will be opened, I think it's from 10 to 10 every day. Except on the opening ceremony, it will close at 4 p.m. because everybody is going to the opening ceremony event. Yeah? So that's the village, and the village also will have the place where events are happening, medal ceremony. So that's the heart of the hub. During the event, we have an amazing social media team managed by Doc. They will monitor all the key events, online pictures, daily reports, and if you have any pictures which you think are awesome, then use one of the hashtags like GGHK 2022, Paris 2018, all equal, and of course hashtag games. Because then Doc's team will be able to pick it up and then make it available for the whole wide world. These are the key points I want to discuss. There's a WhatsApp group which has Yannick set up, which is for questions and ongoing things you have. We also have the Facebook group. If you have any questions, you can also contact. In the briefing documents which we give to you, there will be the telephone number of David if you have questions. And we have one lady here who has been working literally day and night on all the marketing documents, flyers, fans. So a big thank you to Betty. The good thing is she also speaks French. So in case you go into croissanterie and you don't know if it's chocolate or a normal croissant, you just call Betty at 10 o'clock in the morning and say, Betty, what's with the order? Yeah? Okay, any other questions?
I think maybe add on a little bit about the logistics on the departure, because on the 2nd of August, when most of us are leaving, as we said, we need some help with logistics because we're bringing over like boxes of t-shirts, some collaterals, the fans, etc. So I'm trying to tell you in
Don't forget Okamoto condom.
So we want to tell you advance. So if you have luggage space, we want you to prepare advance in your packing. Right? I mean, it may not be necessary to be put in your suitcase, but it could be an extra box or something. We need you to help with the check-in.
Yeah, because the check-in, the people are flying on the 2nd of August. I think you can check in 30 or 40 kg. Yeah, so that's a lot of fans and a lot of t-shirts.
Yeah.
How many pieces of luggages?
How many pieces of luggage?
We are going to Europe, it's not US. So US is by pieces, so it's by weight.
Okay.
So yeah, for economy is 30 kilos. Yeah, some of us may have 40, so it's 30 or 40 kilos your luggage allowance.
Cool. Any other questions?
Are we going to set up a WhatsApp group so that everybody can?
There is a WhatsApp group already, and Yannick is in charge of that. So if you're not in it, here's Yannick.
Yeah, so in terms of communications in Paris, we didn't really cover that. I think Dennis is more worried about the team itself, the Hong Kong team, but we also have Team Asia. And so we have a WhatsApp group for Team Asia. If you want to join it, let me know, I'll send you the link. We are limited to 250 people, that's a limitation of WhatsApp. So if you're not part of Team Asia, if you're from US and you just want to listen to what we're saying, we're not going to let you in. But for you, that would work really well. We're also going to have a daily newsletter. And so every day, at the end of the day, we're going to have a recap. And all those great pictures that you posted online, if you tag them properly, if you posted them publicly, we'll be able to see them. So please tag yourself. If you're with someone you just met from a new country, tell us who they are, tell us what country they're from, so that when we repurpose it, we can really tell the story. And so the newsletter will be published on the website, and we'll also surface it through Facebook. And so Facebook group we already have. If you're not in there already, please go ahead, join it. We will have every day kind of a celebration of all the Team Asia. whatever they're doing. And then also very important, we're doing the Disney World. So Euro Disney on the 7th. I know not everyone can come, some people have events, but if you don't have an event, please consider joining us. That'll be a lot of fun. So things like that, every day, and the newsletter will tell you what's coming for the next 2 or 3 days. We'll tell you where everyone is competing. So for example, Ray, I think is on Monday, he's doing his fencing. So if you want to go watch Ray doing fencing for Hong Kong and cheer, go Hong Kong, we'll be able to do that, right? So if you have youth sport, you know what your time is, let me know. I'll make sure we add it to the schedule. We'll send Doug's team, maybe we'll send Sean to take some videos. Make sure that we tell the story not only of us being there, but individual athletes as well.
Cool, thank you, Yannick. Any other questions?
We have official GGHK photographer and videographer following us. So Sean, who is following us, he's a photographer guy. So smile when you say him. Jean-Luc, but he's not able to come today, but he'll be following us as well. So if any of you have issue, so just let them know if you do not want to be pictured. So because those will be published.
Cool, any other questions?
Yeah, I've got a question.
Okay.
I'm not at Team Hong Kong yet, but I'm registered, so I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so Yannick can talk to you.
There is no formal Team Hong Kong,
Yeah.
and so you have a T-shirt, you're part of Team Hong Kong. Join the Facebook group. If you have WhatsApp, you want to be added to that. These are a means of communication, but you don't need to tell Paris you're with Team Hong Kong.
I have a question. Some of us here are they not participate like participants, but they are volunteers or media. So I think those people will be different. Maybe you can talk a bit about Amanda and the schedule she's putting together.
Yeah, so David is putting the schedule together for the volunteers on the booth, and he will contact individual persons to discuss with them on which days you are needed to present on the booth. And it will be 2 booths. One booth will be at the accreditation the first couple of days, and the second booth will be at the village, which is the Hotel de Ville. And so we need people for 2 booths every day, and we share the booth together with the Federation of Gay Games. And at the booth, we'll provide you with a briefing to give you more information about what possible questions you might expect from people. And so don't be scared, we'll brief you beforehand to tell about what's going to happen. Thank you, Betty. Any other questions?
I guess everybody enjoy and have fun and do your best if you're competing.
Last but not least, before you leave tonight,
Yes.
there's an amazing goodie bag. Thank you, Abby, for putting this together. It's a nice goodie bag. Take it with you and enjoy. And a big thank you to our sponsors.
So thank you to our sponsors, Société Générale, we have Pure, giving water bottles, towels, and then we have EXA giving luggage tags, we have CAP, what else do we got?
Eddie Leung.
Eddie Leung also sponsors like a pocket square, I think.
Who gave us the sunglasses?
HSBC,
Yeah.
Yes, with the pink sunglasses. So anyway, do take a bag before you go. And there's a therapy massage.
Oh yes, integration body massage with an amazing massage by Tobias.
I
Charles,
got a quick
question.
question. Is there anything we need to be careful of our dress code? Are we attending any event as a team, or are we bringing anything formal wear, or do we need anything?
No, firstly, at the moment in Paris it's about 30 degrees Celsius, so it's going to be hot. So there are no official events, and even for parties at night, just whatever you want to wear. What I said earlier, for the opening ceremony, the dress code is the uniform what you're currently wearing.
The polo, the free polo. Everyone got a free polo, so let's all wear
And
the
the
polos,
polo,
correct?
yeah? And then for the closing ceremony and at the booth, we will provide T-shirts which are Gay Games Hong Kong. Yeah. So does this answer your question?
Yeah.
I think in some of the nightclubs in Paris, it's like everywhere else, no flip-flops.
No flip-flops and maybe no shorts, right?
I think
Quite-
shorts would be
it's quite a standard. Usually, I mean, depending on the bar and the club. So I think it's best practice that you will go to any club, don't wear shorts and flip-flops.
And for
But
those
for the
who,
ladies, it's okay.
and for those who want to party on Thursday night, the 9th of August, there's an Asian party. I think you can find all information on Facebook. There's some go-go dancers and blah blah. So if you want in Paris an Asian party, then go there.
Your dream
It's
come
called
true.
Asian party, but they've been going on for like 20 years. Yeah.
Cool. Anything else? Thank you so much. Looking forward to see you all in Paris. Thank you.